Okay, round two. Name something that's not boring.
A laundry? Ooh, a book club. Computer solitaire, huh?
Ah, sorry, we were looking for Chumba Casino. That's right, ChumbaCasino.com has over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Hey guys, it is Ryan. I'm not sure if you know this about me, but I'm a bit of a fun fanatic when I can. I like to work, but I like fun too. It's a thing. And now the truth is out there. I can tell you about my favorite place to have fun. Chumba Casino. They have hundreds of social casino style games to choose from with new games released each week. You can play for free anytime, anywhere. And each day brings a new chance to collect daily bonuses. So join me in the fun. Sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18 plus.
With Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to... Has anyone seen the bride and groom?
Sorry, we're here. We were getting lucky in the limo and we lost track of time.
No, Lucky Land Casino, with cash prizes that add up quicker than a guest registry.
In that case, I pronounce you lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Daily bonuses are waiting. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Celebrating the life of Robbie Brightwell, Olympic silver medalist at Tokyo 1964. This is Anything But Footy. The conversation you're about to hear was recorded with Robbie and his wife Ann in 2021. Robbie and Ann agreed to speak to us for a special edition of the podcast that was produced exclusively for the athletes heading to the delayed Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games. Together, Robbie and Ann look back at Tokyo 1964 and offer words of advice and guidance to those who followed in their footsteps when the Games returned to Tokyo after a 12-month delay in 2021.
To represent your nation on any stage is always exciting. The first international is very important, but to actually be selected for the Olympic Games is something else. And it's a proud moment when you can consider yourself an Olympian. That isn't the end of the story, of course.
I obviously had great expectations for Tokyo in 1964. I'd got my baptism in 1960, but I was running very, very well at over 400 metres. I don't think that I'd be sort of revealing any secrets to say that I wept after the final. I didn't run as well in the final as I had hoped. A very, very great disappointment, not because I didn't win, but because I didn't get a medal. So that made me even more sort of determined to run well in my second event that I had there, the 4x400 metres.
I was only in the 800 metres because 3 girls were allowed to enter, providing that they qualified, and only 2 had qualified. So when I got the qualifying time, I was entered. I was favourite for the 400 metres. I had noted Betty Cuthbert was the main contender. She was an amazing athlete. She'd won 3 gold medals 8 years earlier. She stepped out of athletics, I think, for a short time and then came back as a 400 metre runner, sadly for myself. We both went through the rounds very smoothly. I think I did a personal best in my heat and then again in my semi and again in the final. So I can't look back with regret at my performance, but on the day, this lady was better than I was.
I doubted myself just before I went out, and that was fatal. And afterwards, I kicked myself so many times. You spend years and years and years of your life dedicating to going out, rain, sleet and snow and training, disciplining your mind, not just your body. When it comes to the vital moment, you stand firm. If I ain't gonna win, then it's gonna hurt somebody else a great deal more. I was able to make amends in the 4x400.
I was equally disappointed with my silver medal. This heat for the 800 metres was the very next day after the final. So I had 6 days of competition, the heat, semi-final, the 400, and then on the fourth day, the heat, fifth, the semi of the 8 and the final on the 6. So it was pretty tough series of races. I don't really remember, I have to admit that I don't remember saying it, but apparently, and it's backed up by numerous people, that I had thought about going shopping. So yes, I had wavered, let's say.
Yes, we were inside the Olympic Village and said, I don't think I'll run tomorrow. I had a bit of a wobbly. And I said, well, you cannot be serious about this, because you've put some poor girl back home out of place. You've got to run in that race. Now, at that moment, it was an earthquake. Now, it was only a tremor. And I said to Anne, somebody else has reinforced what I've just said.
So off we went. No shopping. I was in the privileged position of not having any pressure on me to do well. Very inexperienced. I'd never had an international race at 800 metres. I'd only run it twice before in the UK. I was really on a journey into the unknown, but I had been a sprinter. So my sprinting background was unknowingly a great advantage to me. I had advice from Robbie and from the coaches and all sorts of people to watch out for the New Zealand girl who had been a sprinter. And when she moved to make her bid for home, that I should try to follow her. So fortunately for me, the advice I'd been given was just perfect. Athletes must be prepared for the fact that you don't get a second chance. Normally you don't. We were both lucky in that respect, and it developed well for us.
Well, this moment when I compete is going to be captured for a long, long time, and possibly my children and grandchildren will be watching you. You may not win, but go for second. And if you don't come second, you go for third. And if you can't get third, like I didn't, you run the rest of them off their feet.
So go fight in Tokyo. And we were there, how many years ago? 1964. And we'll be with you, right behind you, on your shoulder.
Celebrating the life of Robbie Brightwell. This is the first time this conversation has been made available publicly and is shared with the permission of Team GB.
Sports Social Podcast Network.
With Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to... Has anyone seen the bride and groom?
Sorry, we're here. We were getting lucky in the limo and we lost track of time.
No, Lucky Land Casino, with cash prizes that add up quicker than a guest registry.
In that case, I pronounce you lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Daily bonuses are waiting. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.